Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Billy Goat's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Goat, and we got a message for you. All right, welcome to your Capricorn and Chosen One channel. Please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Let's get into these timeless messages. All right, I command in God's name all entities, parasites, evil monitoring spirits as clothing or cloak be blocked, bound, and deafened. Return back to sentence and replace with good according to God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ will, uncloak, uncontaminated, uncompromised. So it is, and thank you. All right, so let's get it popping. Okay, so what does my Capricorns and chosen ones need to know? We have I genuinely don't have any ill intentions. That's the first card that comes out, and it's spun in reverse. So somebody is saying that they don't have any ill intentions, but they do. Okay, we have fallen angel at the bottom of the deck, so this is a fallen angel energy, chosen yet veered off the path towards their divine ascension. Okay, so what's going on? So this is an energy, sweet nothings. They're telling you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Okay, so they're telling, oh, I don't have any intentions. I really love you. I really like you. I really want us to work together or partner together or be together. You know, whatever this is. But God is saying it's not really true. So you guys gonna have to use your discernment on who this is if you don't know, because some people are tried and true, some are not. And in this energy, it's not tried and true. Unless this is you being like this to someone else, put yourself inside the story as you see fit. All right. And this is our very own Oracle deck by us, Dawan Spiritual Guidance. Dawan Spiritual Guidance is our other YouTube platform. If you would like to subscribe, the link is in the description box. Those readings are timeless too. Okay. And the link to purchase this deck is in the description box. All right. This is called We Need to Talk. All right. It's romantic and platonic. Let you know what's going on. Thank you. We have a second chance. So Holy Spirit is saying, they're saying sweet nothings because someone wants a second chance with you. And this could be a friend, family member, platonic, right? Or this could be romantic. This could be somebody that you used to be with, currently with, if they fucked up, whatever the case may be. Somebody wants to have a reunion with you, but we have confession at the bottom of the deck. So they have something that they want to talk to you about. I have some secrets that I need to reveal to you. Okay, so what are these secrets? What are these secrets? Holy Spirit, God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, uncloak, contaminated, compromise. What are these secrets? Thank you. I'm lusting over you and I can't help myself. So the secret is that they miss you, they want you. You know, if this is a family member or a friend, you know, they just miss you being there. They miss you being their best friend. They miss, you know, the times that you guys used to share. But also what they may not say because they're embarrassed by is that karma is kicking. It says karma is kicking my ass for how I've treated you and others. So this is the energy where it's like they ain't getting no love from nobody because everybody's seeing their true colors. Everybody's seeing the ass. Everybody's seeing them for the jackass that they are. Right? It's like no more mask. The mask has fell off. Okay. We have commitment, but commitment did not want to come out. And this commitment is landing right in between sweet nothings and I genuinely have ill intention. Well, it's landing in between I genuinely don't have any ill intentions and sweet nothings. Okay. So this energy is going to say that they want to have a commitment with you. For some of you guys where this is involving a romantic type of connection. Some of you guys, you're dealing with people who's been trying to snake you platonically and romantically. So take it how it resonates. Now you could be the snake. Put yourself inside the story as you see fit. We have God in reverse. So this is somebody they just saying that they want to have a commitment with you, or they just saying they want to do right by you and be a friend or whatever the case may be, so that they can get this second chance with you. Okay, because they've been lusting over you, not loving, lusting over you, right? There's a difference. So this motherfucker in some cases want to just get you in the bed and be gone again. All right, because they're not moving from their sense of being in a connection with God. Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, unclothed, contaminated, cover my snow. They're making decisions based off their pussy and their dick. Okay, sounds like somebody's horny and they're making sexually based decisions, not anything based off of your well-being. Or this is you to them. Okay, so make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the vibes. All right. Thank you. All right, we have not ready in reverse. I'm not ready to settle down. So second, it's still, so not ready came out in reverse. And it's landing right in between sweet nothings and second chance upright. So again, they're going to say that they are ready. The Holy Spirit is saying that it's just a part of their sweet nothing so that they can get this second chance with you. Because they're lusting over you, right? They even may say, look, I know I need to take accountability and responsibility for my actions. Look, they may pull out the whole like works. What the Holy Spirit is needing you to use your discernment, because there are people who actually change. There are people who actually work with healers, and they go out to the jails and the schools and mental health facilities and other types of talks to share their journey and how God, healed them and what they went through to get to where they were to where they are now. Everybody did not do that process. They only say that they did. So you're going to have to vet out and use your discernment from those who actually did do that healing work with God versus those who's just saying it so that they can get some shit about you. Okay? Discernment is strongly needed at this time, because somebody is a master manipulator here and they're very good at it. Like, you guys cannot get taken away but if they look good or by what somebody has, right? Oh, they got $1 billion. They would never. Psych. Oh, they look good than a bitch. They would never. Psych. But just because somebody looks good and have shit don't mean that they own shit either. Discernment. All right. So I desire to do right by you. Just tell me what I need to do. Baby, this came out in reverse because they don't desire to do right by you. And check this out. Akashic record treason. Well, they don't desire to do right by you for the right reasons. It's like only doing right by you. Let's say they're trying to trap you, as an example, by getting you in a marriage so that everything could be half theirs or whatever the case may be if there's no prenup or a previous agreement. They're only doing what they got to do to marry you. And once you say I do at the ceremony or whatever the case may be you decide to do, then they treating you like shit. Then they going cheating if they were not already doing it. Then they trying to drain your accounts. Then, because that's all they got with you for. So this is somebody that already did this shit or tried to. They trying it again. Okay. I put an energy tag imprint on you so that I can keep tabs on you. So this energy is violating your, some cases for those that's high ranking and you know whatever energies you was working with is high ranking, or you may not know. They've been trying to tamper with your Akashic records so that they can see what's going on with you, what you got coming towards you, who, what, how much, all of that. Okay. In some cases, past life energy so they can see what was going on. You need to clear. You need to get an Akashic record clearing. With, of course, free will. I do offer those. If you guys want any, I offer many at this time I am offering many distant digital Reiki clearings, and I'm offering many digital Akashic record clearings. Okay, these are many. These are not full clearings. However, you can get as many as you need to help out. These aren't full clearings, though it will get you by. Okay, something like, as far as something is better than nothing. So like if you got one, you know, you may feel like, okay, well, I need to get another one, you know, to, okay, this took care of this part of the issue. Okay, let me get one to take care of this part of the issue, right? So it'll get the job done, just not all efficiently all at one time. And it'll take some time. All right. I am offering that as a psychic surgeon, but you don't have to book with me as a psychic surgeon. You can book with another psychic surgeon, but you need an Akashic record clearing is what's needed. We have infidelity secrets here. So remember the confessions we saw earlier, like I have something I need to reveal to you. There's some secrets of infidelity here. Even if you guys are in a situationship, right? That's not necessarily a committed connection, but let's say you put some sort of boundaries, you know, you made some arrangements to keep each other safe. Like, okay, we can talk to other people. We're not going to have sex with other people because we don't know what other people got. Well, we're going to say as an example, let's say one of you guys obeyed the boundaries you guys set, and the other one violated them, but they didn't tell you. That's still a violation. I don't care if you, because that was you may not have committed to be in a commitment in a relationship, but you committed to following those boundaries to keep each other safe. Right? And not saying that you can't revisit boundaries and arrangements and agreements that were set so you can make any changes. But before you do the shit, make the changes first. Inform somebody first. They didn't do any of this. They didn't do any of this. Look at that. Hidden in reverse. So something's coming out. Something's coming out about somebody cheating or, you know, infidelity. If this was a family member or friends, whatever betrayal that they did behind your back is coming out. Okay. Oh, we have playing games. So somebody was playing in your face. A player lacks emotional intelligence, morality, integrity, telling you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Third parties. So other motherfuckers was involved in this. This motherfucker was a player, and in some cases creating other families, living a double life behind your back. Okay. Or having other people that you don't, it's like having a friend. Like if this is platonic for some of you, it's like having a friend. Your friend knows who you don't fuck with. And not saying that in every situation, a person that you don't fuck with, your other people can't fuck with them. But let's say this friend start fucking with those people that you don't fuck with, if for good reason, and they playing both sides of the coin. That's what this is. Right? Like if they talking about you, that friend not sticking up for you, you know. They chiming in and shit. And then when their friend get around you, it's kiki and shit. Hell no. This motherfucker a motherfucker. Fake. Okay, like these preservatives. You heard me? Confessions in reverse. So somebody, they telling you they need to, so somebody may say they need to tell you something, but they either not going to say the whole thing, so they're going to omit something that they know they need to tell you. You know, it's different when you are telling a story, you telling what happened, and you genuinely, maybe some parts got left out because you genuinely forgot certain parts, not because you intentionally was trying to withhold information. That's one thing. And I wouldn't even call that omittance. Like that was people make mistakes, people, right? But this is intentional, right? Intentionally withholding, that omitting, right? For a personal gain. Because they don't respect you. Respect in reverse. So somebody is withholding information from you because they know that telling you why. Why, Holy Spirit? Why? All I want is you make me feel genuinely happy, because they feel like if they told you X, see, you are this energy's high. Not saying it makes it okay for them to do this, but because of this, they feel like if they told you, so this is kind of giving, so if this is platonic, your friends or family members don't want to let go of those people that's not good for them or you. If this is a lover or past lover, whatever the case may be, they not trying to let go of their other mistresses, misters, whatever. We pronoun friendly over here, whatever the fuck. They're not trying to let them go. They're trying to have you and have their cake at the same time. And even if this was a poly connection, honey, God can still be in the center. And even with people being in it, if you are tried and true, you guys are able to set rules, boundaries, and make an agreement to keep everybody involved safe. And if it needs to be revisited because you want to make some changes and alterations to those boundaries and agreements, then you have that. You go back and you set a meeting. You had that meeting first, then implement said changes. And this a motherfucker they don't respect. Monogamy, Pollywood, they don't give a fuck. I just looked at the bottom of the net. Trap. This a motherfucker that's trying to trap me. Didn't we get that? Remember that example I gave of the marriage? That was just an example. Apply the concept to your life. Somebody was trying to set you up. Trying to keep you and others. Now, if this was like a friendship or some shit, be mindful. Be mindful of going on a trip or something with these energies, because it's literally trying to trap you up in a situation, or your family, your karmic family, because these are karmic energies. Okay? And these karmic ass energies, yeah, look at that, trying to steal from you. Spiritually taking your essence during sex to build off of it or giving it to someone else. Spiritually taking your blood from your tampons pads, using your hair and or objects of yours to do rituals. You know, and physically trying to, you know, call people, set some shit up and stuff like that. This is dangerous, okay? This is dangerous. This is dangerous people to hang around, okay? We have cheated in reverse. So fallen angel in reverse. So these are energies that are walking around with false light. They're wolf in sheep's clothing. And I really hope that you guys know who all of these wolves in sheep's clothing are, because we've had some readings that basically was alluding to the fact that a lot of you guys know that you have snakes, and a lot of you guys know who they are. With some of those readings that I'm referring to was referring to like maybe one of the snake that you're not aware is a snake, or aware to the degree that they snaked you. And that's what's coming out, if it hasn't already, because this could be past, present, and future information for you, okay? Oh, thank you. And you saw me shot. Trap came the fuck out. That's what they trying to do, hidden motive. I'm trying to secretly trap. Y'all saw these come out. You saw me shuffle. You see these? You see this hidden motive? But you see what they're gonna try to say to get back in your good graces, just so that they can make sure that they don't never lose you again, or they don't never lose contact again. They don't, so that they can do whatever they did the first time better. This is not somebody that's trying to be better. This is not somebody that's trying to aim high. This is somebody trying to drag it to hell. Okay? So just be mindful. Okay? And motherfuckers is gonna get their karma. Learning a karmic soul lesson. Okay? Facing karmic debt. Right? So baby, listen. And motherfuckers don't deserve this. Motherfuckers don't deserve this at all. Okay? Before we get into this next deck, which is by us, Dawn Spiritual Guidance, okay? Both decks are available for purchase. Feel free to also purchase a journal from us, okay? We have journals that's clarity, okay? This is another deck created by us, Dawn Spiritual Guidance, okay? But you guys could be receiving clarity on something, the truth. Anyways, these are created by us, Dawn Spiritual Guidance, okay? These are on Amazon. If you didn't know, the links are in the description box if you would like to purchase a journal, okay, guys? If you know, want to write your to-do list down or something, okay? These are available for purchase. All right? So you don't forget your dreams. Now, I will say, cloak your energy however you choose to do so, because we do have those that like to remote view and astral travel and spy to see what you're doing, so they can try to steal shit, right? So, and we got way more journals than what I be showing. But I do have to put a whole list out. So, this is what I just got for myself. When I order myself more, I will show them to you and let you know. Okay. We litty. So, let's get it cracking. Holy Spirit. God Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, uncloak, get some in a compromise. And this deck is available for purchase too. The links for both decks that we have is in the description box, okay? We have I'm going to therapy, life coaching, mentoring to work on healing. All right, now you got to remember, the Holy Spirit already said that there are people who do this and they are successful, but there are people who say that they do it and they didn't do it, right? Sweet nothings. Oh, I've been getting healing. And listen, Linda, listen. Because I don't think I've said, it's been a while since I've said this. You know, I'm an ordained minister. I'm a certified spiritual life coach, certified metaphysical practitioner. I am a mental health professional. I am Reiki practitioner certified. I am a Akashic record reader, clearer, psychic surgeon, and so much more. Okay, and clearly I'm a tarot reader. And I've, you know, not only myself, but I've also had meetings with other licensed professional counselors that, you know, it's big in the community where you will get clients that will do everything except tell you what they need to tell you so you can help them, right? Because they're afraid of judgment. They're afraid, and reasonably so. And then some, they don't want to tell you. They want to tell you everything else that everybody else did except them. This is not every client, but this is to let you know that they do this in coaching too. But this is to let you know that even if somebody is able to show you proof of them going to a healer, I don't even care if they're a minister or a shaman, because shamans and ministers can offer ministering counseling, you know, a shamanistic journeys. But if the person isn't being honest with their practitioner to receive the healing that they need, you're just going for show, and you're wasting your time and the person's time and the people's time that you're telling that you're getting healing from, because you're not really getting healing. You're just going for show. But this is to let you know how far somebody's willing to go just to get this second chance, to try to get a second chance to steal and trap you. All right, this is not everybody, but this is for those that this applies to in your, that's been in your life. Okay, I'm hearing that song. Point them out, point them out, point them out, point them out. Hey, dun, 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 dun. Get them. Hey, looking ass. Y'all remember that? That's a throwback. Okay, that's a throwback. So watch this week to see either God reveal the extent that these energies that you already knew went to betray you, and watch the Holy Spirit show you that maybe you didn't know was betraying you, what they was doing, or who it was. Okay, who was playing games in your face. And this is platonically and romantically. I want to take you out, hang out, and chill. They may tell you they want to do this, but they don't actually want to do this, because they actually want to do this. They actually want to do this, because they actually just want to have sex, right? Because they lusting over you. They don't love you. They lusting, and lusting is not love. Please do not confuse the two. All right, because lust can be full of passion, and so can unconditional love, but only one is actually tried and true. I blame others for my poor choices. Okay, so they're not, oh, it's your fault that I cheated. No, motherfucker. It's your fault that you got somebody's number, got their address, and took your ass over there, dropped your motherfucking pants, and did what you needed to do. Did you realize that there were so many steps to that? I don't even care if there's emotional cheating. Cheating is cheating. Being vulnerable is difficult. I know that I need to heal. You know, they know, but they not doing anything for real about it, okay? And again, we're separating them for the people who actually do the work. Okay, please do not get them confused with the people who are actually tried and true. These people ruin it for the people who are actually tried and true. Who actually clean up and get themselves together. Because you know, nobody's perfect. Everybody got a past. Right? We all fall short of God's grace in some way, shape, or form. But there's a difference between somebody that will admit that. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Something's telling me that this motherfucker is so good with being a master manipulator. They may come off as being a saint, as how good they are with the false light. Okay? Like, don't get it twisted. There are demons that be in false light pretending to be archangels. Did you know that? And I know people know that demons pretend to be people's ancestors. But did you know that sometimes demons pretend to be God? Demons pretend to be, like, they will wear the cloak. They will use a voice box that will sound like God. So people will say, oh, I heard God's voice. And you heard God's voice. You heard his voice. You are correct. If that wasn't God that was talking, they have a voice box that sounds just like him. I just want you to know. Okay? And the same thing when it comes to imitating your ancestors, angels, and all the rest of that. Sometimes it's actually them, and sometimes it's a negative energy that's cloaking in their energy because they're trying to trick you. So this is a trickster spirit. Okay? Now that I have evolved, is it too late? But remember, in this reading, this energy hasn't actually evolved. They did not actually put in the work. They're telling you that, okay? So it's kind of like God is prepping you, going through some role playing on these things that they could possibly try to say and do, you know, especially if they're a charmer. You're going to have to be mindful of that. You're going to have to, you know, stand on business, okay? I breadcrumbed and belittled you from my own insecurities. And this tried to come out in reverse. So somebody really not trying to, so they may say like they did that, but they gonna do it again. It's like trying to get a second chance with you just so they can treat you like shit again. All right, this is not an energy that's for real. This a fake, phony, two-faced motherfucker. Okay, they say what they got to say so they can get out of survival. I did what I wanted to do despite how you felt. And this came out of reverse. So they're trying to hide. They're trying to hide that basically they are, baby, they are Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Exactly. I lack morals and or don't utilize them often. I need to heal and develop a good content of character, okay? So, no. This energy is just trying to, they trying to trap you again. Don't take them back. But, you know, free will, though. It's up to you. All right? So, it just... Okay? So, let's get an outcome real quick, Holy Spirit. Let's get an outcome, because this was shitty. This was shitty. I'm sorry you guys were going through that. Let's see. Do we want to do this? You know what? Let's do this. Because let's use all of Don Juan's decks, right? Deck by Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. I will let you know when it's for sale. Okay? Available for purchase. All right. All right, that feels good. Holy Spirit, what's the outcome here? God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, Uncle, Tim, and compromise. Thank you. We have, baby. We have prayer in reverse. So this is an energy that was preying on your downfall. So not P-R-A-Y, P-R-E-Y. Okay, so just be look, boundaries in reverse. Okay, So these are energies that don't respect you, don't respect your boundaries. They just do what they need to do, so they can just go ahead and get what they want, regardless of how you feel or what it's doing to you. See, look, heartache in reverse. Dark night of the soul. See, they trying to do what they need to do so that they can stop hurting. And I mean, here's the thing. Who wants to hurt? Who wants to hurt? You don't want to hurt. They don't want to hurt. Nobody wants to hurt. But also at the same time, it's like trapping somebody in a fucked up situation just to get your ass out. That's not okay. That's not okay. And if somebody tried to do that to you and you didn't like it, why would you try to do that to somebody else? There is another way. And that's why we need God. Not the fake God, the real God. Okay? Because listen, Linda, listen. It's definitely giving when Jesus, aka Yeshua the Christ, Uncle Compromise, was on his journey. And I forgot. I don't know if this was a part of his wilderness, 49 to 40 days, or if he was going through another process, child, because it was several processes he was going through. And basically, I think this was one of the times he was tempted by the devil that they refer to. And basically, Lucifer was like, I can give you all of this. Right? Like, I think they was on like a top of something, a mountain or some shit. And, looking like, I can give you all of this. And he's showing Jesus like the land, like lands and water and all, basically like it's supposed to represent the fruit. Right? It's supposed to represent like an inheritance or something like that. Now, I forgot exactly what Jesus said, but basically along the lines of like, no, my Father can give this to me, as in God, Yahweh, Yeshua the Christ. Because if you know, anything that the devil, aka Lucifer, gives you, he had to steal from God. He had to steal from Yahweh. He had to steal from the Holy Spirit. So by him saying like, hey, I can give you this. I can give you that. I can give you this land. And I can give you this much of it. Jesus looking like, my God, that's my dad. He made all of this. What you mean you can give me? You gonna give me something that he created? He may have allowed you to roam around. He may have casted you out of heaven and allowed you to stay. Baby, he created this. He created this. Okay? Now, the devil may feel like he got some type of claimage or some shit like that, some type of contract or whatever. Well, remember, God run this. God created this. Ain't nothing that the devil can give you that God hasn't already created. And Lucifer giving you anything, he had to go steal it from somebody who had it, that was provided for by God. See, y'all over here going through shit because motherfuckers, doing shit, feeling devastated and shit like that. And be mindful, because they're willing to say anything because they're in devastation. They're in heartache and pain and suffering and agony. And they willing to do whatever they need to do to get back in your energy, to trap you in some sort of situation so that they can feel better about theirs instead of doing what they need to do to make it through on their own. They still trying to scam and steal and put you in a fucked up predicament. I heard like empty words, empty promises. Don't fall for it. Like I'm hearing this is important. Like your inheritance is on the line. Like you cannot accept these you can't, like, course, free will. Holy Spirit, outcome. Finances. Divine timing. So some of you guys could be wondering, like, what's going on with your finances? Okay. So they was stealing, they was harvesting your energy, they was stealing from you. This is what was going on with your finances, okay? And so a lot of you guys, you've been taking your power back, which means a part of that is financial. So they're going through a financial rut. All right. And this is all in divine timing. It's like, you know, the tables turning, the scripts flipping, all of that. Okay. Yeah, see, gaslighting you. So that's, they trying to do all this gaslighting and illusion setting to set you up, because they know it's time, or they see you, they see your blessings coming in, right? Or God done prepared a table in front of your enemies, and they one of your enemies, and they watching you eat while they're trapped in a situation they don't want to be in. Oh well, right? Oh well. Motherfuckers should have thought about this before they did whatever they did. You know? So new beginnings. So they don't have any new beginnings. Their finances is fucked up. They don't have any new beginnings. They can't get anybody to pray for them, to help them. Okay, they're going through a dark night of the soul, and they're looking for relief. This is the same energy that you were in, because they put you in it with their fucked up decision making. See, happiness and fulfillment. They're not happy or fulfilled. And they're trying to hide the fact that they're trying to control you for their own personal gain, self-centered. So they're being two-faced, phony, fake, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Okay, they two-faced. Okay, false, inauthentic. You or someone you're dealing with is not being real, upfront, or honest. Has false intentions, shallow, shady, shisty, a wolf in sheep's clothing, telling you what you want to hear and not what you need to hear. Artificial reasons for doing something and or engaging with someone. Be mindful of changing who you are just to fit in, or so that someone will like you. Because the people who are for you, you ain't got to change a goddamn thing for. About yourself. Now, we can always use a character adjustment when it comes to integrity, right? But I'm not talking about that. In this case, you already have that. We're not perfect. Also, you already have that integrity, morality thing with God in the middle. We're talking about personality. This is a motherfucker or motherfuckers, right? Family, friends, lovers that they doing too much. They karmic. Soulmate in reverse. They karmic as hell. Hasn't healed, moving from unhealed wounds because they unhappy. They want you to be unhappy. And we ain't rolling that way. They in pain, they want you to be in pain. Misery loves company. We not doing that. They wanted to live a double life. They got what they wanted. They have to lay in the bed that they made for themselves, right? But no, they're trying to seek restoration and relief through you when they need to seek it through God. Right? And you got to be mindful of fucking with these energies that try to fuck your shit up for their own personal gain, because they ain't getting no fuck, right? You wouldn't have what you have now, right, if it wasn't for God. So please do not let these energies back in. You know, don't let them have access to you in a way that they used to, or whatever the case may be, if they were the ones that partook in this. Right? You have to protect whatever it is that's coming in for you, or if you have it all, if you don't have it already. Okay, so look at that content and character. This was somebody that had a very shitty content of character. No morality, no integrity. But they wondering why you getting your inheritance, or you getting your abundance, or you getting your freedom, and they don't have shit. They don't have no new beginnings. They don't have no stability. They don't have no resources, right? All they have right now is pain. Because that's all they gave you and others, with no remorse. And to add insult to injury, tried to trap you there. And pissed off that what they tried to do to you has now been done to them. Ain't that karma? So, enjoy your new life, y'all. Enjoy your new beginning, because you deserve it. Okay. Um, so if you guys would like to book a personal reading, the links to do that is in the description box. If you guys would like to book any other services or attain any other products from us, please check the description box for all of those beautiful links. Okay. And thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.